Every tax season, business owners ask me, do I need to file a 1099 for this vendor? Even experienced ones still get confused. So let's break it down on who qualifies, what you need, deadlines, and what happens if you don't file. If you pay $600 or more in a year to an independent contractor, freelancer, or service provider who isn't a corporation, you must file a 1099 NEC or 1099 miscellaneous in some cases. Common examples include freelance consultants, graphic designers, accountants. And if you pay rent for office space or equipment, that falls under the 1099 miscellaneous. And attorney fees always require a 1099 NEC, no matter what type of entity they are. S Corps and C Corps generally don't require a 1099. For LLCs, it depends. If they are taxed as a sole proprietor or partnership, they do need a 1099. If they are taxed as an S Corp or C Corp, they don't, unless it's for legal fees. You also don't need to issue a 1099 for merchandise, products purchased, or utility payments, since 1099s only apply to services. A best practice is to always check the vendor's W-9 form. If they check S Corp or C Corp, no 1099 is needed except for attorney fees. Before paying an independent contractor, always request a Form W-9. This form provides their legal name or business name, taxpayer identification number, and business entity type. It's always best to collect a W-9 before making the first payment, since tracking people down later can be difficult. The deadline to file 1099 NEC with the IRS and send it to that contractor is January 31st of 2025. If filing a paper 1099 miscellaneous, the deadline is February 28, 2025. And if filing electronically, it's March 31st, 2025. Missing the deadline can result in penalties starting at $60 per form and going up to $630 per form if ignored. If you take a business deduction for services but fail to issue required 1099s, you can still deduct the expenses, but you risk IRS penalties. If you get audited and they find missing 1099s, it could lead to more scrutiny on your business expenses. If a vendor refuses to provide a W-9, you should document your efforts by keeping emails, messages, and certified letters requesting their tax information. If they still don't provide it, you're required to withhold 24% of their payments and send it to the IRS. If you didn't withhold, you could be responsible for those taxes. If you can't get their taxpayer ID number, file the 1099 with what you have and leave the field blank or note that the information was refused. The IRS may still process it, and if you're paying independent contractors, always collect the W-9 upfront and don't ignore 1099 filing rules. The IRS is cracking down on businesses that skip this process. So, need more tips? Subscribe for more and let me know in the comments below if you've ever struggled with 1099s. See you next time.